Hello once more, everybody. It's that guy, me, who likes to play Primal, The Awakening. Playing some Primal, The Awakening. I didn't finish cleaning up stuff I see. I have my depleted tokens on our casualty characters from the last fight. We had a good battle against Ataraska last time. We did overcome, but it was cutting it close. We had our first fully defeated character, and everybody else was downed. We're gonna move on to our next battle. There are 8 more tutorial level 0 fights left to go. We are straining for potions, which I do not have the resources to craft in my little custom campaign. So we are just gonna hope for the best in the next battle, where we have practically no healing to make use of, unless we get a Bay Thanos. And if we do, I may want to try really hard to capitalize on it. But we'll find out. We are fighting a number 16. We have 12, we have 13, 14, 15. Oh boy. I was talking this one up. So, Nagarjas. I am familiar with Nagarjas. Nagarjas is very cool. Nagarjas is very difficult, and without potions on everyone, I think this is a auto loss, but I'll play it out. Level 0. This might be our first loss. So, I know how he works, which is good. That'll ease the explanation of mechanics. He has a lot going on with him, so he's quite sophisticated. He's a cool looking monster too. He might be my favorite looking one so far in Primal. I'm a sucker for the Eastern Dragon type bodies. And he's got the neat feather tail and the cool whiskers and stuff. Very Mizutsune looking. Not exactly, but you know, close to it. Anyway, I will do my best, but without heals, I think we're fucked. So, have faced this one before. I didn't mean to. I tried? Oh, I've never done that before. I did that by accident. I tried to put the Feather Elemental's bag inside of itself. But yeah, Nagarjas here. Get to reload his assets. I keep deleting my assets and checking if the mod creator has updated the cards yet. They haven't gotten around to it yet. Just, you know, it's all good, but I eagerly anticipate the updates. Very excitedly. Alright, so Nagarjas, a most impressive specimen. Look at that posture they gave him. That silhouette. Very standout, commanding. This guy is a son of a bitch to fight. He's a real son of a bitch. He's got gimmicks, the likes of which we have not faced before and that we are not prepared to face at all. So. Alright. He is tanky as part of his problem. He's beefy as all get out. He starts at 4 and then I think he goes 4 and 5 for stance 2 and 3. So he's relentlessly strong. Now, his main gimmicks here. Oh, I can't remember what the danger cards are. I think it's red 3. I want to, but we'll just make sure they're all different here again. He should be good to go. I think all his stuff was here properly. Yeah. Okay, he's good to go. Excuse me. I don't think we can win this. So you're gonna notice something with Nagarjas here. He has all color codes. So he punishes you for playing cards. Now, his peril gimmicks and stance gimmicks are the second issue. I think I could kill him if it wasn't for his stance gimmick. His stance gimmick makes it kind of impossible to win. Oh, we have all red up top. That's fucked up, yeah. That's fucked up. Alright, well, we have no choice. We're gonna have to pop all that. Alright, I shuffled his and shuffle everyone's together. We'll deal with it. We're gonna get crushed. So, this guy, here's his gimmick. Stance 1, at the start of round 1, you advance the round marker by 1. Every time you change his stance, you advance the round marker. Now, his thing is swiftness, which is permanent. He has quick refresh. So, instead of refreshing his behavior cards at the end of a round, he does it at the end of everybody's turn. So, he's constantly switching the lowest card out, but that's the problem, is he's switching the lowest numbered card out, and the highest numbered cards are they're like the biggest things you want to avoid, and I can't remember at the moment what the aggro, what this card is an issue, and I forget what the counterplay to it is at the moment. Which is going to damn me to lose, because his cards can advance the round marker. If he ever advances the round marker, you're pretty much guaranteed dead. So he has this, away from the river. We can lead him away from the river. If a behavior card would cause the round marker to advance, note this only says behavior card and not stance card, so we can't prevent the stance from doing it. Players may collectively discard, so 4 divided by 2 would be 2. 2 aggro cards from their hands in order to prevent it from advancing. So you have to sacrifice a lot to stop the advancing of the rounds. And that's why he's so hard. He's not hard because he's going to actually kill us, which he can totally do. He's hard because he's going to end the game well before we can kill him. Is at best, if you play around his stuff, he's going to have he's going to advance 3 rounds, so we're going to lose 3 entire rounds of the game just to stances, because they all do it, which I think is overpowered as fuck. This third stance shouldn't do that. But that's just me. I'm sure they tested it. You know, they probably tested it with weapons. I don't know about the level 0 gear. Even if we all have Alamore potions to play aggressive, I'm not sure. But I think we're just gonna lose this fight. So I am genuinely terrified of this monster since we checked it out. He has my utmost respect anyway. Okay, let's see what scenario we're doing. A or B, evens, odds, left or right, evens. So left, we will have the easier scenario. There's a Baythanis. There's a Jungle Brush, a Baythanis, and a Scenario. So, Scenario, Baythanis, Brush, Jungle Brush. Okay. A Brush, I think, is Recycle Green, right? And Jungle Brush is Recycle Aggro. Now, recycling aggro is kind of problematic. This guy interacts with your aggro cards quite aggressively. I'm just making sure I set that up right. Who goes first here? Alright, Darion is leading the charge today. Good luck to the Hunter team. Let us begin our play. So, I can't remember, what is the condition? When I proc these red cards, which I don't need to do on turn 1 for Darion. I forget what the condition is. I think you need something on top of your discard pile. You might need an aggro on top of your discard pile. I'm going to not move. We'll become a threat. And I'm thinking I just want to charge up somebody else for this turn. So we're going to start with a pressing strike and draw 2 cards. Those are not what I wanted to see right now. We remove one struggle for playing a blue card. Let me see what everyone else has here. We do have some assisties. I could get an early stun. If we could get blind, that would be great. Shutting off quick refresh is actually good. And we have to remember, if we're threatened, we can't play red in their sequence, so... He's another monster who's designed to force you to move all the time. I think the devs realized with the core game monsters that the players can stand around and pelt them. And they really made a lot of these monsters force you to move so that you have to spend resources. What am I looking for here? She doesn't have any assist. This is when I suffered damage. I also think we need to prioritize getting Shield Mastery online because I'm gonna need the extra damage that we can potentially deal. Alright, we are going to have to pass on this stuff. I said I'd help someone else out on turn 1 here, so I'm going to engage, remove another struggle, choose a player in my sector or adjacent to draw 1. We're gonna hook up him and try and get our stuns online as soon as possible too. And then I'm gonna pay 2, we will play Guardian Blade. So at the end of my action phase, another player will draw 3, since we happen to have 3 aggro cards here. And that will be the end of our turn. We'll do an attrition check. We do suffer an attrition damage of 1. And I will give 3 cards to Thoreg. 1, 2, 3. Let's make Thoreg as crazy as possible here. Alright, so it is, oh, I didn't finish drawing here. There you go. We have an assist. Alright, that's our turn 1 for Darion. Now, we want Thoreg to go. This is fine. We need to move. Can I stun twice? No, right? I have 1 stun, which requires red, so we're paying 5 stamina right now. This is 2. This is 3, so I can use both of those to play those, and we have all this stuff left over. Oh, I forgot. Fast refresh, or quick refresh. So when we ended our turn, this got replaced. Now he has a 2 blue. Okay, we're gonna move with Endeavor. I'm gonna take the Scenario Terrain piece for Thoreg. So we're not a threat. We're going to start with Mighty Strain, paying for Iron Blast. Hold up. Here's what we're going to do. We're gonna use Stamina Boost. Because I think an aggro card has to be on the bottom. We're gonna start a Stamina Boost and Iron Will. The other thing I have to check out for is a blue. Do I have a blue aggro? I don't have a blue aggro. I forget how these work, so we're gonna remember right now which ones are which, but we're gonna pay that stuff for Iron Blast. So this is gonna do 4 damage and inflict vulnerable. We have vulnerable, we have 4 deeps. And then these are both activated. Players in the front and rear sector suffer damage unless you advance the round marker by 1. Okay. And then Nagarjas gains 3 struggle, advance the round marker by 1 unless the active player has an aggro on top of the discard pile. I knew that's what the gimmick was, so when you see red 3, make sure an aggro is on your discard pile. You do give them 3 struggle though. That's one of the cards to look out for. Now for this one, to conserve on damage, we are going to sacrifice 2 aggro cards, so I'll let him advance the round, and when he's going to advance the round, we can collectively discard up to 2 aggro cards. So I'm going to discard Shield Strike. This removes Struggle. I might want that, not Shield Dance. Yeah, we'll discard Shield Dance for... Shield Dance is cheaper. I need cheaper. I need cheaper. We'll discard Shield Strike. And we will discard, you have an aggro on you? He does not. You have an aggro we're not going to spend? He does not. Then in the name of the greater good, while I really wanted to shoot this deadly shot, we're going to discard the deadly shot. For the greater good. You know what? Have a vulnerable. This deadly shot does 14 damage. No one else is going to be able to capitalize on that. We're going to sack our Sword and Shield Mastery instead. At least for now. Alright, so we'll bypass the round advancing, and we won't suffer damage since we chose the round to advance. Now I could have just took damage, but I don't want to take damage. So he has 2 blues. I forget how the blues work. He has a green up now. So we're going to continue with our play. We're going to knock out the monster. So we get a stun. I will stun counter. We get a counter token on Massive Blow. We are going to stun blue 2 since the other 2 are going to get refreshed. And we will choose... Well, first I do 2 damage for my attack. Then I will choose... Too bad I didn't take the damage, right? We'll choose Darion to reveal a card, and he will deal 2 damage. So we're at 8 out of 16 on the first wound. Seems like we're doing okay, right? Now... both of these are going to get replaced. I forget what the green does, but I think it is pretty not good. And I don't want his stamina to a yellow. Alright, if this blue is the card I think it might be, and I forget which one it is. I'm going to pay for Bludgeon. We're going to confuse the monster. And get rid of a thing. Now, he likes to hit flanks and sides, I think, instead of the back. So I'm going to turn him like so. This way only Thorite gets hit on the flank. This activates. The active player must immediately move or become threatened. Okay. I'll immediately move. I wanted a stamina token, but we can immediately move. We'll use evasive action to move. This wasn't the card I thought it was. Should I become threatened? No, I'll move onto Baythanis terrain. If I take a damage from attrition, we'll heal it off. So this works out fine for me. The other thing to remember about this guy is remember all of the ones. This wasn't a 1? This is a 1. Okay, it's not all of the ones. So I guess not blue 1. But what we want to remember, he has a keyword. There it is. Which number is this? Red 1. He has a keyword called evasion. This is going to come in, and that's going to be a very important detail in the near future. Evasion is just a trait, so it doesn't do anything by itself. I think we end our turn here. I will suffer attrition damage no matter what it is, unless it's a 0. And we'll discard down. And we get concussion. No, we didn't get concussion. Alright, so that was his turn. We definitely have aggro, right? Yeah, Iron Blast gets me aggro. So the monster's gonna stay facing me. Alright, Miran's turn. We have to move, so we'll move with the Swift Deflection. Draw a card. I'm gonna go to the Scenario terrain. Oh, he's fast, so the green gets swapped out. So now he has a yellow and a blue, which is fine, because we're gonna play a red card. Do I have a green 0? I could play my blue 0, but I mean, this guy's gonna be playing the blue for sure. Yeah, we don't have our mastery yet. We're gonna play evasion to draw 2. Cool. Then I'm gonna play silent arrow to deal 2 damage. Volley 1 to deal another damage. So what are we at? We have 5, 10. Is that 3? We're at 11 out of 16. And then we're gonna pay 2 and 3 with long range on top to do deadly shot. This will grant me aggro. We will deal 7 damage. We'll double it to 14 damage. So 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 15, 16 is a wound. This much carries over. 1 wound. This music's so appropriate because I can feel this level of anxiety. You know how bad this fight gets. And then we will volley 1. Attrition step. We get a 2. I prevent it with oh, I don't want to volley 1. I don't want to volley 1 because I want this to happen. I don't want to trust the other thing. This is a May ability. Sorry, I need to remind myself what my plan is here. I think that's all. I think that's all. We draw this. Draw this. These get discarded first. This is a decent first round. And we have cover fire. Unfortunately, these aren't good. I mean, I can backflip after cover fire if I don't assist with this. Alright, then he's going to turn to us, and then he's going to quick reflexes the lowest cards, which is this one. So the stun is gone, I believe. Alright, now he's got a blue and 2 yellows. So, what we're going to do with Mr. Leonor here... I think surround is the play, and we get a max surround off. So I'm gonna move with, let me look, he doesn't have anything on top of his deck. I don't remember how this blue card works. We're gonna move with Undaunted Charge over to here. and then I'll pay with counterattack to surround. So this is going to be 1 for the blue and then 4 for each occupied sector. We remove 5 total struggle, and then this happens. Each player must recycle 2. Oh yeah, blue 3 is actually good to proc, I would say. Because you get to choose what to recycle. And we really like recycling here with her. So I'll recycle these 2. Alright, I have another assist. We have nothing to recycle, fortunately. I will recycle quick attack, which does 2 damage to the monster. Actually, I'll keep the quick attack. Nah. I'll keep the quick attack. No, I won't. We'll do 2 damage to the monster. No, I won't. I won't keep it. Alright, we can replace Perseverance, and we can replace... Sharp Reflexes. Alright, so that was blue 3. Blue 3, good card. And then he's gonna escalate. Oh, we got blue 3 again. That's lucky. Okay. Now, with that in mind, we end their turn. So, I did move. Not a threat. We don't have aggro. We do get the 0, so we don't suffer damage. And that is the end of round 1. Technically, round 2. So we're on round 3. Fast refresh happens. He's not confused anymore because it's only till end of the round. What do I have here? I have 2 taunts, but I would like to start getting work on my thing since I skipped 2 rounds. 1 round. He gains 4 of those. He does not do a behavior refresh on the behavior upkeep because of quick refresh. And I dealt 2 damage with quick attack, which I didn't add. Alright, Darion's turn. What did I play last time? I did a really supportive turn, right? Yeah, I sacrificed doing damage. Can afford massive strike, but I'd have to stand still, and I can't play red when threatened. Tell you what, we're gonna make use of the bush. Darion here will recycle Swift Dodge to enter the bush, and I will choose Leonor, so we'll take our turn last instead of going now. And this is the start of the movement phase, so I haven't moved yet. I need to remember he gets the chance to move still. Alright, so you don't have aggro. Thoreg. We heal 1 because of Baythanis. I'm going to probably force the double recycle here. Get rid of some struggle to keep that under control, and I would like to frontal assault instead of sledgehammer. So we're gonna move with engage over to here. If I want to do this, which I do, I will frontal assault. We'll deal 2 damage. Okay, keep that over there. So we have 13. I'm in the front, so I will choose someone to draw 2 cards, and it's just a player. Darion could have an explosive turn. Or I could potentially hook up this guy with an explosive turn, Leonor. Or we could help Mira get access to milling herself faster. Who do I want to have 2 cards here? Darion has to move in order to do this double slash massive strike. This is a decent amount of damage, so I'm just going to guarantee that we pull it off. I'm going to give him the 2 cards. Alright, we got a thwart as well. Yeah, I might be able to do something fun on his turn. We'll see. Then I want to exhausting strike. I would charge a player, but we'll just exhausting strike. This is going to be 3 struggle remove, 2 for the strike, 1 for being in the front facing with a hammer. Then we'll activate blue 3, which is each player must recycle 2, so Thorek cannot. This girl will recycle this card and I guess decoy. Damn, no blue. We will recycle momentum, the crappiest. It's not that bad. I like to make fun of it. This is so counter synergistic. In this. Okay, this is what I'm looking for, maybe. I need another card on this man. And then we will recycle. Okay, I could empty fade into double slash for free into massive strike for 3, and it still costs 4 total. This is worth 2 though. We don't really need the thwart, so I'm going to replace the thwart and I'm going to replace the dragon dash. Okay, we have an assist resilience and a deflecting blade. Okay, that happens. I think that ends our turn. We will suffer attrition damage as the 0 is gone. And draw up to 5. Okay, this is good. This is really good. This is also nice. And this is also nice. We have a very supportive hand here. Hey, that was Thoreg. It is now Mira's turn. There is no red here. There's a red. There's a red 3. Because quick refresh is happening, which we love so much. So I just have to make sure an aggro card's on top of my discard. Damn. That means I can't do both of my reds. Backflip only works after cover fire. Acrobatics doesn't even work. Lightning escape. Is there a green card that helps here? Okay, I can get my thing stealth, but then I can't do anything about cover fire. I should have assisted Thoreg. I could basically get long range back. I don't remember what yellow 3 does. We can get rid of red 3 so that this guy doesn't have to worry about it. Alright, I will use acrobatics to pay for lightning escape to get back a long range. And then this activates. Nagarjas gains 1 struggle for each player that has an aggro on top of their discards. This is yellow 3. I need to remember this. He actually gained no struggle. So yellow 3 was safe this time, but it can get out of hand for sure. Alright, next we are going to pay with precision draw to do cover fire, so that's 2 damage. We'll proc red 3, Nagarjas will gain 3 struggle. And then advance the round marker by 1 unless the active player has an aggro on top of their discard pile. So yeah, he like punishes you for your aggros being there and not being there. So we don't advance the round marker by 1. Thankfully. I can't, I miscalculated. I got long range back, but I can't fucking play it. I can't pay for backflip. We'll just backflip, hope that we don't draw the 3 here. Did I move, by the way? I had to have moved. Hold up. Before we finish this turn. Because I wouldn't have had this other card. I forgot to move first, my bad. Tell you what, because I forgot this too. When the scenario happened, I'm just gonna say I drew a card with scenario. Good, and then I use that to move. That simplifies things. We're gonna go into the Baythanis. And then I have long range sitting in my hand. So that will be that. I can't play a red if I'm a threat, so I needed to move. My apologies. We do get a 2, no attrition damage this time around. And we draw 4. We're 1 away from emptying our deck. We do have heavy arrow. I forgot to volley, but I'm just gonna say I didn't volley because I'm an idiot. Volley's actually good here. Alright, Leonar's turn. So we need an assist. I will assist with Mira. And now we can move. So we're gonna move over to here. We'll move up to here. I didn't get aggro, did I? I did not take aggro, no. So we're not a threat. I don't remember what red 1's condition is for this guy. Red 1 might be to check this pile. Which sucks because if I assist him... Let me do one thing at a time here. I'm gonna pay for Immolate. This gives aggro to our dude instead of Mira. Oh, hold up. At the end of the turn, at the end of Mira's turn, Nagarjas followed her, and these ones got refreshed with quick refresh. And then he escalates. I knew I was forgetting something. Nice, so we have a green, blue, red. Red 2, red 2. Which one is red 2? I only have red 3 down. I don't know why. Alright, well, we're gonna immolate. I'm gonna suffer damage. Everyone else is gonna draw cards. Her deck emptied, so she gains mastery. Ooh. Ooh, he can really pop off, maybe. Possibly. I have to... How many red cards are in your discard pile? 3? 4, 5? So, unfortunately, I can't get 2 Relentless Guards unless I can redraw a card. Which I cannot. I cannot. Alright, we played that, and then I'm going to hope for the best here. Do I have 2 aggro cards in case worst case scenario comes to pass? I have a heavy arrow. I have a disruption. I have disruption, heavy smash, and master strike if we really need to. We need to cancel the round advancer if that happens here. So I'm gonna play Beyond Limits. I will suffer damage to increase the damage this deals by 2. We will gain a counter on our mastery. So this does 4 damage and somebody gets to draw a card. I want Darion to draw a card. Actually, I want Thorag to draw a card. Not because I saw what that is, but Thorag can have a very powerful turn too. And he's gonna need an extra card if I get the disrupt here. So when we play this, we dealt 4. We suffer the damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this was 15, 16, so it's 3 carryover. These can go away. It's the second wound. Then this is revealed. Players in the front and rear sector suffer damage unless you advance the round marker by 1. Front and rear. Alright, red 2 is front and rear damage. I will take this instance of damage. So that's Thorag, Mira, and Leonard. Okay, then we're going to play... Alright, she assisted me already, I think. You have an assist you don't need, bro. He can discount my card. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna cancel that damage. We're gonna rapid blow that damage away. So that was Darion, Leonard. Mostly because Leonard's HP is getting a little questionable. Alright, I will pay Tackle to reduce the stamina cost of the next card by 1. So we'll just play Battle Trance for free. And then I will Rapid Dash, which gets me a second counter, does 2 more damage to the monster, so that's gonna be 5. Oh, and when I played these 2 yellow cards, because I know I didn't do it, we got rid of the struggle with Sword and Shield. I love this effect. When I get new weapons, I definitely need something that just deletes struggle. Just, holy crap, it's important to do that. Alright, so we're at 2 counters. Yeah. I think we're done. We would take an attrition check. We block the attrition. And now the turn's not over yet, because Darion hasn't gone. And we have a resilience. And we have a rapid dash, so all other players' weapons have +1 damage. Here's an advantage that I never get to make use of with Jungle Brush. So it's the start of Darion's movement phase. This dude quick refreshed though at the end of the other guy's turn. So I don't want to play yellow and blue. Now's a really good time to hit. That means I can only play green. Alright, Darion has to move first. I'm going to... What blue is it? It's blue 2 and 3. 3 is recycle. I forget what blue 2 is. Probably better if I don't play it and just let them both refresh. I have to do some struggle management later. Oh! I didn't do red-red, right? Yeah, I didn't do red-red. I would have stunned. It's too bad this is the end of the turn and not the beginning of the turn. I'm gonna move with deflecting blade. I'm gonna move over to here. Okay, we're gonna pay 1. I won't aggressive charge, there's no point, right? We'll do empty fade so we can play slash card without paying its cost. Next, then we will double slash to do 2 damage to the monster. Oh, we're not a threat since I moved. It's actually 3 damage to the monster, or weapon damage is up by 1. And then I will pay, I'm gonna keep this resilience card in hand. We're gonna pay these 2 for a massive strike. So this is 5, this is 6, 7, this is 8, 9, this is 10 damage, 1 struggle removed. 10 walloping damages and a struggle. And a counter on a relentless assault card, not exhaust. Counter. Okay. And this guy is... he has 2 carryover. 16 damage. 7, he is stance changing to stance 2. Which again is 4 HP and again advanced around marker by 1. Which is so busted. So broken it. Like, I would be fine if I could cancel that by sacking cards, but we cannot. And now he has a really complicated feature, so I will do my best to pay attention to this. When the behavior card enters play, if the behavior reaction icons are exactly red, blue, yellow in any order, the aggro player suffers damage. So anytime he gets red, blue, yellow when a card comes in on his board, he does a dazzling assault and just hurts the aggro player. Speaking of aggro, we have aggro on Darion now. Alright, that ends the turn, which ends the round. So we're going to discard down. We are going to draw up to 5 cards here. Before we discard down, hold up. I'm getting ahead of myself. It was these 3, right? I missed the attrition phase. Alright, we blocked the 1 attrition damage. Now we do this. Okay. We have 2 resiliences in hand, which is good. And we have an assist. Alright, so that's the thing. He's going to quick refresh, which gets rid of these 2 2s. Alright, and he did it already. So here's a red, yellow, blue. On the field, the aggro player will suffer 1 damage. This is cool because I have 2 resiliences. I will suffer a fatigue damage, which also procs this. Fatigue is weapon level, so it doesn't proc resilience. Only monster damage, but we will draw 2 cards for the Dazzling Assault. Alright, we're just gonna do it again, yo. Just gonna do it again. I need a blue card so that I can do buku fucking damage. Hold on, I've got dry skin on my forehead? That's weird. It's like a really hard piece of dry skin on my forehead. This one random piece. Okay, I'm okay. Let's think. So he did quick refresh. He is advancing the round marker on round 5 because it's the end of the round. He gets 4 struggies. Now you can see how dangerous this gets. I need to remove the struggle and not give him too much struggle. Alright, Jungle Brush. If I want to take my turn later again, we could. Reduce the stamina cost of each red we play this turn by 1. I could just unlock Relentless Assault here and not care about this card, which I forget what this one does again. Red 1 checks for aggros on the top of everyone's discard pile to gain struggle, right? Or was that a blue card that does that? I think it's the aggro check on discards. Alright, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna go to the Bathanis terrain. So I can hang out with everybody else. Ah, I forgot. This guy turned to face me. So he's facing that way. I'm gonna move to the Bathanis terrain. Bathanis. When I do red this turn, we can stun, and we can stun yellow or blue 3, so it doesn't happen. Probably blue. So I can play a bunch of blue cards and mitigate that. Alright. Anyone want to assist you? She wants to pay for heavy arrow, kind of. I might just play these instead of heavy arrow, honestly. We can do this. I'm planning my turn orders. Could do targeted, bouncing, draw a free card, and then heavy arrow. Does anyone have a fucking stamina token? Have I really been dumping my hand like crazy? He has... no one can assist me, so I can't get too crazy on this turn. I would love to tack on a Guardian Blade so I could give other people cards. Voice of Dragon, this is free, and then this costs 3. Yeah, and we can do just that. Then that's what we're gonna do. I will pay for Voice of the Dragon. He does have a yellow, so we're gonna activate yellow 3. The Nagarjas gains 1 struggle for each player that... okay, yellow 3 is this card. Yellow 3 is this card. Then I forget what the other one is. We have no aggro on the top of the discard pile again. And then we're going to play Jumping Slice. We'll deal 2 damage, which is actually 3 damage because we still have the bonus damage on, so that's 5. Alright, but now both... Oh, wait, hold up. Before I pay for jumping slice, I almost made a big mistake. Ooh, I can't do both. You know what? I can't do that. And I know why I can't do that. I didn't pay attention, but this came on top. So, before I jumping slice, before we deal this 3 damage here, let's put him back at 2. This is free and this costs 3. We're gonna make a change pretending I'm intelligent. I shouldn't do this, but when we paid for Voice of Dragon, we're gonna put Guardian Blade on here, which means he gained 1 struggle, but we kinda are forced to do that. Because now we can jumping slice, do the 3 damage. So he's at 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then both of these activate. And the active player suffers damage unless they reveal yellow from their hand. He will pay for the boost, and I have to discard a yellow from their hand instead of revealing it. And it's a must discard too. That kind of fucks me up. So now I can't afford Massive Strike. And then this one, he'll gain 3 struggle, advance the round marker by 1 unless we have aggro on top. That's why I needed that. Hold on. Does anyone have any means of denying this at all? We just simply do not. Alright, I need to remember, red one is this card. He's gonna boost... Do I still get a choice with the boost? Can I choose to take the damage? It just says you must discard it instead of revealing it from your hand. But can I just suffer damage? It doesn't change the unless word, right? Because I really would rather take the damage here. Taking the damage means I draw a card. I'm going to take the damage. I imagine this works that way. He's going to escalate. And then he's gonna... I gave him this 3... No, he was at that number. He gets 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, and we don't advance the round marker. So he escalated. Okay, that was risky. We resilience 1. Alright, now I can tack on this other card here. Also, we have aggro. We do have aggro. And we were in Baythanis terrain when we started, so I heal 1. No, I wasn't in Baythanis terrain. I had to move up here. Never mind. So I was on the side last time, right? I know I moved. I didn't move. Did I move? I didn't move. Hmm. I was getting ahead of myself. I don't remember if I moved. When did the deck get shuffled here? Crap. Let me save the game real quick. We're gonna go back in time quite a few minutes before I lose the ability to. We'll go, yeah, I should be able to find it again. 212 seconds might be a bit extreme. No, it wasn't a bit extreme. Let's go back further to... I need the round marker to go back to 4. Oh, I can't go back enough. I am drawing a blank now. I got lost in thought and I can't remember if I moved. We moved up here on the last turn, so I think I didn't move. Then I can't play this card yet, which means the other stuff didn't happen yet. If I want it to happen, let's say I did it, let's say I knew I was going to draw from the other thing. I just can't afford Massive Strike, basically. I would have had to have discarded some other card. I'll say I discarded Massive Strike, and then I wanted to gamble for something else. I think it's the only fair thing to do. We'll keep this, though, and then I can do something else. And we did heal 1 because of Bayfanis. We'll say I spent this to move. And I will move back over to here. Yeah, I apologize for that. That's rough. I want to avoid doing those things, but I think I forgot to move. So we'll keep all the results the same here. Sacking my Massive Strike. Now, with that in mind, I can... This is every red. Is this counted? If I want Relentless, which I do, we're just going to Dragon Strike. This will deal 4 damage, which will be 5 damage because of the damage buff that's here currently. And then I'll keep these 2 cards in hand. We'll gain a stamina token and end the turn. We do suffer attrition, which means my resilience draws 1. And then I draw 2. It's Precise Strike. Alright, that was not good. That was not good. We do have Relentless Assault, though. And when I play red, before I forget, we want a Disruption. We will... this is before he drew, so I'll choose Mirror to reveal that card. She'll deal 3 damage because we have the damage bonus on him. That's for the stun. We'll flip Massive Blow over, since we stunned twice. And we want to block blue 3, I think. Okay. And then it's our turn. Or it's Thorreg's turn. Quick refresh will happen and blue 1 is gonna get got. Quick refresh. Alright, you have a Resilience and an Assist. Let's put this in the right order here. If I could get a big turn with you next turn, that would be great. So it's our turn. I would like to draw 3. I will forego my concussion to leverage. Now, I forget what this card is, so before I leverage... I have 1. We have 2, just in case the round marker advances. But we will leverage. I will draw 5 cards. We will suffer fatigue damage. We have our mastery, right? Yeah, we do. 3, 4, 5. Alright, good. We got some blues. That's what I want to see. We can actually do a nice heavy smash here. It's a lot of damage, a lot of stuff removed. Let's see what green does. Alright, green 1 is evasion. The shimmering scales on Nagarjas' body shine like ancient constellations in the sky. Nagarjas heals half the damage it currently sustains. I forgot about this card. Celestial Echo. Alright, what do you got? 5, this is 10. 13. Is it half rounded up or down in this game? Where would I find rounding? I don't suppose rounding is a keyword here. Yeah, give me a moment. I want to do something. I get distracted real fast. I forgot I have a soda over here. I have a ginger ale. Okay. I couldn't find it. I wanted to check a place, I couldn't find it. In this rulebook somewhere, maybe on the last pages, they should mention rounding. I don't think they would title it as rounding. So, do I want damage to the monster? 23. And then source of damage was 112. Oh wait, is healing in the book? That would be an easier lookup. What number is the last page? There we go. Healing. Heal 109. Maybe heal will tell me. Game devs, you don't have a quick note on... What was that other page I was just at? It's like 22, 23. Oh, I know the answer to this question. It's rounded in his favor because of the primal rule, right? So whatever makes it harder on the players, we're just gonna give him the extra HP. What does he have? 10, 11, 12, 13? So half of 13 would be 6. So he's got 6. He's healing 7. I think the primal rule answers that question. Alright, remember the green card is a heal card. Me. So, this is a great hand, right? Did I move? I did not move Thoreg yet. There's also something else I wanted to do with Thoreg. I want to pay 1 to draw 1. And then with this one that I drew, let's pretend I moved on the movement phase because I'm tired of like not doing that. So we'll move onto the Bathanus terrain. Everyone's over here. Why not join them? Alright, we'll play a Whirlwind. This deals 2 damage. It deals 3 damage because of the damage bonus. Don't worry, we'll put that 7 damage back on you, you motherfucker. Remove 1 struggle. You're lucky I couldn't get to your face. We're going to Exhausting Strike. So this removes 2 struggle. Does another 3 damage. That's 12. He's almost as hurt as he should be. And then Heavy Smash will remove 3 struggle. We're gonna keep Stamina boost and pay these 2 instead. So this is plus 3 damage. So it's 5. It's actually 6 damage and 3 struggle gone due to mastery. And 5, 6. That's 16 right here. So 2 carry over. We got a wound. Good for me. I really wish this played with Whirlwind. So bad. I think that's everything. Yeah, that should be everything. We have a card left in hand. It's attrition phase. No one's a threat, right? We get the 0, which sucks. Two, 3. Alright, this is important. This is important. Okay, you did good. You did good, Thorig. You did good. I'm proud of you. Now, it is behavior refresh time. The 2 is swapping out for the blue 2. But, oh, I forget what the blue 2 even does. Because I was going to remove struggle on this turn. I was going to do my plan. We are going to suffer fatigue and volley 2. 1, 2. Alright. We're gonna move bouncing. We're gonna move with. How do I do this again? It's gonna play these 2 drop. We're gonna move with adrenaline shot, I guess. Because I don't want to pay for adrenaline shot. We heal 1 for Bathanis. I'm gonna move to the tail region. Oh, and we have aggro. I think Whirlwind is aggro. Heavy Smash is aggro. So he's facing this way. Alright, once we move... Maybe I won't get rid of more struggle with her. We have an opening to play a red card. So just take the opening to play a red card. Yellow 3. I wish I could play a yellow because the aggro player is gonna get hit due to Dazzling Strike. And Darion's not the aggro player anymore. Gotta make sure I don't have stuff highlighted. Should I just heavy arrow? It's 8 damage. It's a lot of damage. It's 8 and potentially 9, 10. We'll do it like so. Volley's a May ability, right? I tell you what, if I thought about my turn correctly, we'll move with bouncing shot and volley first. And then we'll do this, because I don't want to volley afterwards. I missed the volley. I have aggro now. Or Mira has aggro now. We'll do the 9 damage. Yeah, 6 and 2 for the base and 1 for our guy's effect that's active. So that's gonna be 4 more. We'll just call it a turn, and then we prevent attrition. Show me the 3. Give me something. Okay. Draw cards, man. Draw cards. Your turn is over. Alright. 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 Gonna have a big turn in the coming turn. Fast. Quick refresh. And then I am suffering a damage on Mira. due to dazzling assault. And now it is Leonar's turn. Leonar will heal 1. If I want to get my mastery, which I definitely do. What red is this? This is red 1. God, I cannot remember which red is red 1. Why? It's the evasive card. It pays a token to do something. I can cancel it. I can't remember what fucking red is red 1. This monster requires so much memorization to play around, otherwise you're just gonna get destroyed by the round marker advancing. I think he killed us on... We got him to 3, and then he beat us because of timeout. Alright, we're gonna move a feint. We drew an anticipate. He's facing her, by the way, so I'm gonna move to Darion's side of the board. This is no longer active. Does he have a blue? Could push to draw 2. I don't have a stamina. So I need an assist and then just do yellow-red and get my thing. I think getting my thing now is... We needed to do enough damage to him. Because otherwise we're not going to kill him in time. He's still going to advance the round 1 more time. So it's technically round 6 right now. It's about to be round 7 right now, technically. We have 4 rounds to kill him. And he's going to go to 5 HP at 3, at 4. So he has 80 HP. And then 16 for this. So that's 96. And he's at 11. So he's got 5 more here. It's 96. So he has 100 and... I can't math. 101 HP. And I need to do 101 damage in 4 turns. Which is ridiculous. Alright, we'll assist with precision draw. A shield block changes things, because now I don't have the last breath, and we can pay for this, and I can save this. Now, nullifying a behavior is also really useful, even though this does 1 damage. 1 for each red in the player's discard pile. Ooh, I can get a what's the end of the round? I can't capitalize on the vulnerable. The only way I could capitalize on it would be play this, and shield block. After, for the 2 chip damage this would do, but that seems stupid. Man, I wish we didn't have concentrated attack, but any of the other red cards. A red 3 is gonna make me cycle. A yellow 3 is gonna make me cycle, right? I think it makes me cycle. And then I have to deal with double red, which means an aggro has to be on top. So this has to pay for concentrated attack. This has to pay for concentrated attack. I still can't remember what the hell red 1 is. We're gonna find out though. And since these are paying for concentrated attack instead of this, kind of have to play shield block. We have rapid blow as a backup on denying a behavior from activating. So I will shield block. We remove one struggle, as it's the yellow card on that guy, and then... Oh, that's this card. This is not the cycle card. Alright, he gains 1, 2, 3. Oh, he got me good. Oh, he got me good. You son of a bitch. Is it? No. What's this? Is this the cycle one? Was it blue 3? What was the cycle? I thought it was yellow 3. Because I would like to have recycled some cards, you know? I would have very much appreciated recycling cards. Alright, let's stick to the plan. So we'll discard this, we'll play concentrated attack. Choose another player. This attack deals 1 damage for each red in that player's discard pile. I think we're picking her. She has 2, but let me double check. He has 1. Darion has 3. We're picking Darion, so that's 5 damage. Total. And that's 10, that's 15, this is 16. It is a wound, he is vulnerable. I'll add the token in case someone can sneak a hit in somehow. Alright, when we play that, that's a wound. No, wait, I had to do another 16. Did I move it from 6 to 5? I did move it from 6 to 5, right? We have another 16 to go. Yeah, we have another 16 to go. Because it was 80, I calculated like over 100 HP. It's like 111 damage I needed. Nagarjas gains 3 struggle, advance the round marker by 1 unless the act player has aggro on top. Act player suffers damage unless they reveal yellow from their hand. We must discard the yellow from our hand instead of revealing it. Right, that card. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I would like a token, because we've hit mastery. So, what I'm gonna do... now, we don't need a token. We'll allow this to happen. We have to discard our last breath. To avoid damage, and I want to avoid damage. And then this card here, I don't want him to get the struggle, because then he's going to berserk, so I will cancel this behavior. And he's going to escalate. 5, 6, 7. So he's just under the threshold. Alright, we got blue, blue for now. Those are both getting white. That's going to end their turn. I will not get a thing. We did move, yes. And we got a 1. No damage on the attrition check. Okay, we will be suffering fatigue soon. I drew aggro. He is facing towards Leonor. Now, this ends the round. I have Bulwark, we have a taunt, we have an assist, we have a lot of... Our whole hand can actually be played on the monster's turn. Alright, at the end of the round, this goes to 6. He loses the vulnerable. I don't think anybody had anything else to utilize, right? And then he'll quick refresh these. What were these colors? Blue, blue, red. They're dazzling, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, this is 5, 10, 11. How do they always end up at 11? I just don't get it. Okay. We can do some really fucking good damage. Really good damage. If I don't help anybody else out this turn. So, Daeon. Ooh. +1 for each aggro in my discard pile. I will have max aggro, which I think is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4 in hand. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my god, and it would be +3 for this. 11. We can do a 22 damage vulnerable hit. Oh, I'm quivering in anticipation just thinking about this. Quivering in anticipation. Come on, man. I kinda... Okay, he's not stunned anymore. I don't trust this card. This one is reveal a yellow from your hand, right? No, the yellow from your hand is red 1. What was yellow 3 again? It's not the cycle 2. I kind of want... Alright, we have HP, actually. We're actually doing okay. He can fucking unleash... It would be preferred he unleashes now. It would be preferred he does it before he gets his damage bonus. So, with that in mind, I have to move. I can do this. I can play this for free. We draw a card back. And then since I don't really need to do double red to get an extra 2 damage, we could do this and this to get... Well, I have to pay for this, so I guess we're doing double red, getting an extra 2 damage. Is that the turn? I think that's the turn. We'll move. We'll come up here. The Baythanis terrain. Yeah, this perfect battering Nagarjas music. If this is the Recycle 2 card, I lose double slash. He doesn't have red, right? Then we should play our red cards for... We should just play our hand. Fuck the aggressive charge. I want to keep this tackle. Alright, double slash. It's free because of Relentless Assault. So 2 damage. I don't have a buff active, right? 2 damage. He's not resistant, yeah. That would be a huge boner killer. I'm just gonna play Precise Strike for 2. Oh wait, this actually costs 1. I get to keep one of these in hand. Should I aggressive charge to mill this blue? Well, Precise Strike, it does 4, we remove a struggle. We deal 4 damage. We inflict vulnerable. I think I should mill this blue card. I'm gonna mill the blue card. I don't remember what it is. I'm hoping it's the cycle card. If it's super, super bad, then we can laugh about my misplay here. We gain aggro. And then... this removes 1 struggle. Activates this. Okay, blue 3 is the Recycle 2. So, with that in mind, I'm going to recycle this and this. Damn, I wish I kept stamina boost now. We will recycle... I can blind the monster. Cycle this. Ah, shit. I'd rather deal more damage. This inflicts blind anyway. We'll cycle this. As for you, we need attack plan, we need aggro strike. I didn't want to recycle! I ruined everything! My damage! Alright, now we're just gonna use it on this. I'm so stupid. I shouldn't have played the blue card. We don't want to draw. We're set up to do so much. It's fine. I forgot. I'll just recycle this. He is facing Leonor until the end of Darion's turn. A bulwark is not going to be handy then. I'm so fucking stupid. Alright, well, maybe we can get a big concentrated attack. I'll have to calculate, because this does 8 at most, which would be more than 7. And then that would be 9, 10, 11 if someone has all their reds in discard. Which, someone's going to have 5. So, it's not as glorious as 22 damage, but... God, I can't believe I just did that. I can believe it because I'm a complete fucking idiot, but... We could have just took the dazzling damage, you know? It was 1 damage. It's not that big of a deal. We're gonna probably suffer attrition. Yes. And draw. Okay, this could be essential. This is an assist. It is Thorreg's turn, but first this guy turns here, and then second he is refreshing his behaviors. So, Thorreg, should I just stay in place and become threatened? Only I could discard this somehow. Excuse me. Ugh. Now I'll draw 2 extra cards now. I should have never played that blue card. I'm gonna save our assist for this guy to... He might be able to do more damage than I realize. I am going to play... We're gonna stay still. We're gonna become a threat. We heal 1 because we're in Bethany on this terrain. We're going to charge and have this guy draw a card. I am aggro player. We remove 2 struggle. When I remove this 2 struggle, I'm gonna play thwart to remove 4. So we'll double the amount because our hammer adds 1 to the maneuver. So it does become 2 and then 4, not separate instances. And then I will, we'll end their turn. We'll just keep it simple like that. We deal 2 damage with the blue. A little bit of chip. A little bit of chip. Alright. 8. 8 out of 16 and then 80 more after that. 3 rounds to do it. Alright, we're gonna gain a stamina token. We're going to suffer attrition damage, probably, yes. Oh, I draw 2 of these. One, tool, tenacity, 3, 4. Oh! Oh, is it my turn next turn? I just need a blue card, man. I need a blue card. Alright, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. It is Mira's turn. Quick refresh is happening. This is gone. This is here. So, if I wanted to deli shot, which I do, I have to move. If I move, I need an assist. And we don't want to assist with any of these cards. So, first, let's move, because I can't assist right away. Oh, you know what? I'll pay a life to draw a card. Hold on, before I move. Pay a life to draw. First of all, we're going to volley 2 at the start of our turn. Then we're going to draw a card with Scenario. Then I think about what we're doing here. Then we move. I'm gonna move to the, we'll go to the Baythanis. I think it's just better to use this heal. This Baythanis is helping a lot. Alright, let me think. So I can Deadly Shot. Thank you, Scenario. We're just gonna Deadly Shot. Now, this is 3, so before I'm careless... Can I pay attention? I would move with a different card because I need this aggro card. Should I give it to myself? Yeah, I'm gonna give it to myself. Instead of moving with this, we're gonna move with... I don't know, this. Doesn't matter. Because we need an aggro on top, otherwise we're gonna end up skipping turns. We'll play Deadly Shot. So this will deal 7 damage. It's a total of 15. Activate River Strength. So Nagarjas is going to gain 3 struggle, and then he would advance the round marker unless we have aggro on top of our discard pile, which we do. So that's what I needed to wait for. Or I needed to adhere to, not wait for. When I play this red, we'll volley. I was really hoping we would hit something else there. I think we end their turn. So, attrition. We will suffer attrition damage. We will empty our deck. So this is where things get really hard now. The evasion mechanic's going to come into play. We deal 5 damage. So it's 15, 16. We have 4 carry over. He is at 76 HPs left. He's going to get rid of this blue card and escalate. When he, behavior refreshes. Oh, and I blinded him. Oh, you know what? That blue card? I want to keep it there. So hold up. Let's get rid of the struggle. It was blue 1, right? Is this card? We blinded him. I'm going to blind his behavior refreshing. So he cannot refresh fast. This guy's here. So I don't care about the damage so much as long as he's not refreshing his behaviors all the time. But he's entering stance 3. So stance 3 is when you play a red in your sequence, discard the top card of the behavior deck. If that card has evasion, the red is considered blank. So you still do your base damage, but your effect on the red card doesn't work. This is where he really becomes problematic. And he's got a whopping 5, and he advanced the round marker to 7, so we're going into 8. Alright, these are all here. We suffer fatigue. I think I accidentally copy-pasted with the card selected still. Alright, we have assists, we do have a cover fire, which could be important. He has 2 damage now, so his unleash is a problem. It is Leonar's turn to shine, as bright as he can possibly shine. I'm going to move with Feint, so I will draw a card. We're going to come up into here. She doesn't have a discard pile anymore, which sucks. So 5 and Daryon is the most, yeah. So that's a +5, that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That'll be 20 damage for aggro strike if everything goes well. Concentrated attack, I mean, not aggro strike. Alright. I forget what yellow... I have no idea what yellow 2 does, and I forget what yellow 3 does. We're gonna find out, though. I'm gonna play them both, because I have to. We need a big damage play. So I'm gonna pay 1, we're gonna immolate first. This gives me aggro. Speaking of aggro, who had it? Thoreg had it? Yeah, we didn't have aggro. We have it now. But the monster's been facing Thoreg. Okay, I'm gonna immolate, I'll pay 1, everybody draws a card. None of them drew stuff that we particularly desire. So, Nagarjas gains 1 struggle for each player that has aggro on the discard pile. I dealt 2 damage and removed a struggle for my yellow card, by the way. If the top card of the active player's discard pile is the same color as the reaction icon on the top card of the behavior deck, remove 1 struggle. Otherwise, the active player suffers damage. Right? He doesn't have a top card. We'll resolve that first. We got a freebie. And then this is nothing. No. 1. He got 1 struggle back. So this weren't so bad. He's going to gain another 1 for escalating. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, do not play a green card under any circumstance. Or blue, I guess. This is gonna inflict a wound, right? We're dealing 2 plus 5 is 7, plus 3 is 10. We're doubling it to 20, so it's going to deal a wound and inflict another vulnerable. We're going to start by assisting with Mira. We're going to... Let me see, can I play all of this? Now, if I want to do another yellow-red to cash in on this, I need 2 more stamina. So, I don't have a token. Didn't I have one? I guess I didn't. I'll assist with heavy clash. Daryon, can we get a 2B? We got a 2B. Alright, I don't have much aggro in my discard pile. So this would deal 4 damage, because we're going to have 2 yellows. Now, I have to pay attention. There's no reds, then we are free to proceed. This is the best possible chance. We shall concentrated attack and pay with agility and aggro strike. I'm going to need to draw 1 more. But we'll choose another player, increase the damage it deals by 1 for each red in that player's discard pile. If it inflicts a wound, inflicts vulnerable, we're going to choose Daryon. Daryon has 5 red, as I've calculated numerous times over now. So this is a +5, which is 7. 2 and 5 is 7. We get +3 for the yellow-red. That's 10. We're going to use the vulnerable. That's 20. 20 is just a straight-up wound on this guy, so all this carries over. And then we inflict vulnerable again. We're going to play Attack Plan, which will remove a struggle and deal 2 more damage. And then I'm going to assist with Tackle. Thankfully we have Tackle, because I don't actually have an assist. We'll reduce the stamina cost of a card someone else pays. And give it Stealth, which I never remember that he gives Stealth via this. We'll pay 1. And then we'll Shielded Strike. We remove 2 struggle, and we deal 2 extra damage, 1 for each defense. In their sequence, we also have aggro. We do have the aggro. So this is 4 damage. 2, 3, 4. Or no, not 4 struggle. 2 struggle. 4 damage is going to be 8 damage. 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're at 16 of 20. So he has 44 HP left. And thankfully, this doesn't refresh. Oh no, did I forget to do this? I did forget to do this. Alright, we might be doing a lot less damage. So the first red card gets discarded. If it has evasion, my red card would have been considered blank. So we dealt the 20 damage. That matters. This one is going to cancel my thing. So he's actually not taking 8, he's taking 4. We're going to turn the 5 into a 1 to heal 4. Oh no, red 1. Oh wait, I didn't mean to flip it. This should have evasion. Yeah, his 1 cards have the evasion. So this red became a blank. He also has his 2 struggle back. Yeah, I couldn't do anything about that. Alright, that's fine. We still dealt decent damage. We'll just turn the 2 into a 4 with the vulnerable we made on this concentrated. As long as concentrated hit, I am satisfied. We did move. We do have 2 yellows, so no attrition. We will draw. Alright, it's time for me to go all out and just suffer all the damage I have to and not worry about saving myself. So counterattack's important. This is a taunt. Surround could be important later. We'll just do it like that. But then it's the round. We're on round 8. He's not bursting. He is bursting. Alright, he's gonna unleash. Unfortunately, I would have prevented that if it wasn't for this guy being a son of a bitch. So everyone's taking 2 damage due to Unleash, which really hurts Mira. Now, I have a Resilience card, so we will Resilient. And then... do you have yours? When I suffer damage, I can discard this to deal 3. I think I'll take the opportunity to just tack the 3 on now. Because now it's time to kill, right? And this is 15. $40. Oh, I was wrong. He has more than what I said. He has 40 plus 5. 45 now. He's end of turn behavior refresh. Since we're still blocking his quick refresh. And he gained his struggle. We advanced around worker. He's facing the top. So it is our go. Yeah, we need to deal 45 damage. Hopefully in 3 rounds. Without sacrificing too much. Now, I have a vulnerable sledgehammer play, so I kind of want to just give him cards. And he has the means of paying for this stuff. But I only have a concussion in hand at the moment. So for Darion, we will move with quick attack. It's in the top of my discard. Counterattack. We'll heal 1. I'm gonna move to the scenario. This is our last red card. If I don't play anything, he doesn't have quick refresh for a little bit. Alright, here's what I'll do. I'm gonna empty fade, or I'm gonna dragon dash, reduce the stamina of the next card I play by 1. We're gonna empty fade for free to play a card with slash as the next card in a sequence without paying, and then I will play precision strike. This will give us aggro. We will draw 2. We will remove a stamina. And we will proc the 3, which is recycle 2, and this. Each player that has aggro on top of their discard pile suffers damage. Ooh. Ooh. Dodge, dodge. Dodge, thank God. Oh man, I did not know Blue 2 did that. We've avoided it all this time. Okay, we have to recycle 2 with everybody. So, I don't need this, and I don't need this. Blue, please. Blue, please. Thank you. All right, that's looking good. That's looking good. That's looking good. We're going to recycle... I want to play engage. I'm going to recycle Battle Cry and Evasive Step. Alright. We will recycle Lightning Strike. And cover fire. That is not what I wanted at all. Do I have a token? No. So I'm going to be assisting. Maybe I should have kept cover fire. Made her turn worse. What are we recycling here? Keep shield dance because damage. Stamina surge pays for it. So I'll recycle surround and rapid dash. Now that rapid dash is here, we got a +1 damage bonus on the weapons. We have bulwark and taunt. Okay, interesting. So that was that. That was a pressing strike. There's no blue on here. Have we gotten the 3 card out yet? I did. I don't need another dodge then. We'll just pay for a, or tell you what, we'll pay with the stamina token to engage. I will choose another player in my sector adjacent to draw a card. Thoreg will draw. That's a good draw, yeah. That is a mighty good draw. And then we will get this stamina back at the end of the turn. Attrition. I did move. We do block attrition. Which is good because attrition hurts. Suffer fatigue. Alright. I have no assist cards though. I may have erred in not keeping an assist card when I was doing all that. So it is Thoreg's turn. I removed another struggle when we played that other card, the other blue one, engage or whatever. So I have to move. We'll move with our token. We're gonna heal 1. I'm gonna move over to this side. Actually, this side. We're gonna want this scenario. This guy is turned this way as well. So I moved. This is 7. Need 3 for Iron Blast, so we can do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have to pay for this too. So if we bludgeon, hit the Iron Blast first and then bludgeon, and then we can sledgehammer. It's not maximum damage, but could assist him. I think it's worth it to max out the damage of this vulnerable. So I will assist with Mira. Alright, and that should be 7, right? Cool. Now, let me take a look here. He has nothing to discard and protect himself, but after this card is played, he will have an evasion card. It's a risk we have to take to maximize damage. Worst case scenario, I won't cash in on the vulnerable with Sledgehammer if a 1 card is on top. This is going to matter too. I'll blindfold myself in game. We'll start with Iron Blast. This is red 2. There's no discard there. I think red 2 checks the top of the discard, right? So this is gonna do 3 damage because we have a damage bonus. We're at 18 damage. This activates. Players in the front and rear sectors suffer damage unless you advance the round marker by 1. Thoreg and Darion. Darion would die. Darion doesn't have any aggro cards to chip in. I am inclined to let Darion die here. The sacrifice is I lose my heavy shot and I lose my shield dance. Now I can't play Bulwark, I'm not in the front. I'm never in the front sector, yo. And I don't want to play Bulwark anyway because it's gonna negate some of their damage. I'm gonna let Daryon die. I think we can do enough damage without him that this would be worth. The reg will take 2. I could advance the round marker, but I might need the extra round. So I'd rather lose the Daryon. Lose the Daryon. Fortunately, I didn't get to fucking use that. We really gonna do this without healing too? Oh man. Alright, so Daryon's down. He had no evasion check. He's going to escalate. Here. I always close my eyes, but just so you guys know, because this is an important one. It's not an evasion card, but we're gonna activate this, which means I have to recycle. So we would need to recycle 2 cheap cards. This complicates things. This is good for, like, her and him. This complicates things. Also, we have aggro because we played Iron Blast. Did I add 5 damage or just 2 damage for the Iron Blast? By the way, because we get the +2. This was a 5 damage attack. I'm almost positive I only added 2. I actually dealt a wound to him, because there should be 3 more. This does +2 damage, or it should be 2 more. I did these 3. I'm gonna say, I think I forgot to add the extra 2 for opening with Iron Blast, so he's got 40 HP left. And he's vulnerable. This recycle, the worst case scenario is we do 6 instead of 7, because I have to pay tenacity for it. Also, we might die at the end of this turn too. The worst case scenario is he has an evasion card that just cancels. If he has an evasion card that cancels, I will concussion instead and just throw in some chip damage, I think. So we're gonna start with bludgeon. We get to confuse the monster, which is a big deal. He has some annoying boosts. Thorag is in the front facing, so this removes 2 struggle. And then this activates. Each player must recycle 2 cards. We'll recycle this and tenacity. Suffer fatigue damage. We're down to 2. When I confuse him, I want us in the flanks. I'm gonna rotate him like that. Okay, yeah, we lost 1 damage. 3, 4, 5. We actually lost more than 1 damage. There could be assist cards coming in though. I might be able to get it back. We'll recycle this and this. Damn it. Oh, you know what? Let's turn him this way so that his face is to Mr. Bulwark here. We're gonna cycle this and this. Yellow, 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 yellow. Thank you. That's good. That's very good. Okay. No assist cards though, so I lost 2 damage. Still gonna be worth it. Oh, we have to see what's next. So this is here. It's a 1. It's an evasion card. Did one green have evasion, or was one green the odd man out who did not have evasion? It's like one green or one yellow didn't have evasion on it. One red is evasion. I know it says one cards. Nagarjas, why do you have to do this to me? I dealt 2 damage with the bludgeon. Beep, 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 we could stun instead. I don't remember if one green has evasion. I want to say it does. It might not, but I want to say it does. Because the name of the one green card is like Echoing Screech or something. If I stun, we can stun the yellow 3 card. Not that I intend on playing yellow cards. We're just gonna deli shot on her next turn. If I stun, we don't have 2 reds on anyone, so I miss out on so much damage. Tell you what, I want to dump my hand anyway. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Also, let me see something. Oh, this is weapon damage, so this +1 works on that. Alright, we're just gonna try. So, this is a 6 sledgehammer due to the +1. Oh, he doesn't have the +1 anymore. We got the +1 for playing the blue card and then we recycled, so I lost it. This is a 5 damage sledgehammer. It is an evasion card, so this is actually a this is actually a 2 damage sledgehammer. Alright, that's fine. We'll do 2 damage. I was hoping it wasn't. And then we're gonna suffer attrition and go down as well. Right, because he's down and he's down. We may want to pick people up on their next turn instead of pushing for the finale here, because I couldn't do that much. I have to calculate now. Something. Attrition. We did move. It is a 1, but we will suffer 2 damage and be defeated. I don't have cover fire anymore? Yeah, I didn't keep it. Should have kept cover fire. Alright, Thoreg went down. And missed his big chance because of that stinking behavior. That stinking behavior, which is also blind immune, I believe. So we're no longer aggro, we're no longer a threat, we don't have a token on us. And what is it? Next player, clockwise orders aggro. So he's already facing Mira. And the blind token will now end at the start of Mira's turn. So this doesn't proc still, I think. Oh, I never had to move when I blind this. I could have saved on cards. We heal 1. I'm gonna do, you know what? Volley 2, we get 2 damage in the start of our turn. So now I do have to move. We do have a decoy, which is really good, so I can still deli shot. We will move over to here. Is it worth it, the deadly shot? What do you have? You have shield dance and last breath. If I get assist cards and I pick someone up on this turn, which I can pick someone up instead. He gets a 3 plus 6. This is 8/16 is more than deadly shot. But deadly shot can blind again. This would be 14. Last breath does 4 damage as well. I am going to revive Darion instead of playing anything. We'll pay 2 and pay 2 for 2 revives. He's got 5 HP left on the armor. He'll draw up and stand up. That is unfortunate. 2 resilience cards though. Yeah, I want him to get hit. I wonder if I can piss the monster off and have him hit Darion. This means I'm suffering attrition. Unless I luckily get a 0 here. End their turn. It's gonna turn to face her. Wow, we drew the 0. We actually do not suffer 2 damage. And now quick refresh is back in effect. I did not get an assist card, unfortunately. So quick refresh is gonna refresh these 2 cards. We have a 2 and a 1. Alright, yellow 3 is the check aggro, right? And gain struggle equal to aggro. In order to play this red card, I have to move. We heal 1 HP. We're at 6. Do we simply let this fizzle on this turn? I can last breath, we'll do 3 damage, get 6 with the vulnerable. I could revive Thorreg, and then we'll have rounds 9 and 10 to wrap up the battle. That might be the best play. I'm gonna move over to here. And I will revive Thorreg. I want a non-aggro card on top of my discard pile here. Okay, we'll do that. So Thorreg will stand up again. I never knocked him down, but his token is gone, 5 HP. We're gonna Gamba like so. Okay. That ends the round. So he's facing that way. It's gonna be round 9. And we have 2 rounds to deal 20, 30 some odd damage. 33 odd damage. This is getting quick refreshed. Should be, all of these should be the other way. Thank you. He's not vulnerable, he's not confused. And I suffered attrition damage. And then I draw up to 5. Okay. We got a shield block. We have some chip damage cards here. I'll have to think about what we're gonna do. Darion's turn. We're gonna pay a life to draw one. Let's start with the scenario helping us. Oh, I have Precise Strike, second chance? Then I want him to get every single card and hopefully we get lucky for this round. Either that or we give it to him and hope he draws one of his really good... What's left? He has no red. Never mind, he's out of the equation. She used both of her strong bows too, right? She did not. She has her other strongbow card in here, though I'm very likely to mill it. If I volley. I guess I can abstain from volleying. We either go all in on this guy, which I can recycle stuff. Yeah. I think going all in on him is a good idea. So this costs 2. This costs 2. I want to engage, I suppose, and we want to play this. So we need to move. Let us move. We will move up to the Healy terrain, since we like the Healy terrain. What is blue 1? I don't recall. Take a sip of my drink here. It might not be worth it to engage. It might just be better to play this. This is not an evasion card. Oh, he has red, blue, yellow. I forgot. Who was aggro? Mira? Mira took 2 damage for Dazzling Strike. When he got red, blue, yellow. He hasn't had that sequence come up in a while. We've been kind of lucky. Alright, I'm just gonna set up the vulnerability. Well, Precise Strike. This is 2 damage. I don't have damage bonus, right? Alright, 2 damage, vulnerable again. Based vulnerable cards. This activates players in the front and rear sector suffer damage unless you advance the round marker by 1. So I'm gonna have to advance the round marker by 1, and my shield guy here is gonna make the noble sacrifice of discarding 2 aggro cards to cancel that advancing effect. So I'm not letting everybody die. And this card was milled when I played my red for his evasion check. Also, I forgot to give him Force Struggle for the next turn, and he's gonna escalate. Gets another one. Alright, we got blue 2 again. Alright, the blue, do not... It was red 2. Do not tempt the red 2. We will end the turn and suffer attrition. Yep, that goes to 3. So we're already almost dead. I need assists, I need assists, I need assists. I did not get any assists. The resilience would proc, but, you know, we just draw the full anyway. Okay, it is this guy's turn. We have a vulnerable out. I need a red card. I need a red card, otherwise we're just gonna play a bunch of blue cards and then a bunch of blue stuff is gonna happen to us. Oh wait, did I fast refresh? So we played the red card, I milled the thing, and then I had to replace the red card. Yeah, I did not fast refresh. This blue is gone, it's actually red 1. Alright, third egg starts here, we're gonna draw a card. Okay, I can bolster somebody then, but I have to move. out of this terrain spot. I can do blue, blue, red and get a +3 on this, which would be 5. We could just play this and draw a card for ourselves. And then maybe blue, blue, red. We're gonna move with this one over to here. Does Darion have aggro his last turn? No, he didn't take aggro. Which one is red 1? I really wish I had all this shit memorized. 5. Is that 9 damage? I need a big hit. I need a big hit so badly. Alright, remember you can cancel behavior here. I can't get a huge hit unless she draws lucky. And we're gonna have acrobatics. So I think I go all in on her getting the big hit. So we're gonna keep this. I'm gonna pay 2 for frontal assault. We'll deal 2 damage. And I will have Mira draw a card. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Then this activates. The active player suffers damage unless they reveal yellow from their hand. We have to discard the yellow instead or suffer damage. I will cancel this behavior because I'll die to attrition if I don't. When I play the red card, this gets an evasion check. So he has red 3. We know what red 3 is. Do you have an aggro card, lady? She does not. Red 3 is here to ruin my day. Red 3 is here to ruin my day. Because that's going to advance the marker. Alright, we can keep Whirlwind and then I can discard it to stop the advance. We can discard Guardian Blade too, so it's not that bad. I think in a vain attempt to not suffer 2 attrition damage here, I'll play evasive action. Just to play evasive action. Mastery's focus and a strain token. And then we'll end their turn. We do suffer attrition damage anyway. So this strain token's been gone. So I died. Fuck. Hey, tenacity! We draw 1 more, but we don't go to 6. Base tenacity, beating the wound card every single time. Alright, I can sack my cards if we have to stop the thing from going. So, aggro check. We did not draw aggro with this? No. He's gonna replace the lowest value card with that. And this 2 is going to hit everyone in what? The flanks? Or is it the front and the back? I have a behavior cancel, so I can cancel the 1 behavior. Alright, it's Mira's turn. I'm gonna start by not using Scenario. We're going to volley 2. I die when I draw out of cards here. I do have long range. I can give my next red stealth. And this has stealth, so we can just do chip damage. Mill myself to death. We'll get an extra 5. This is the last 20 HP, right? It's 5. He's at 10 here. It's at 11. We have a vulnerable. This is dealing 8, so it's going to be 16. 11 and 16 is 27. So that's 13 damage left. This is going to be 11 damage left. We get 2 volleys. So potentially 10 or 9 left, and we're going to do 5 damage for emptying out. And all I got to do is kill it with this guy. I think it's worth the sacrifice, I'd say. So, with that in mind, we'll play Silent Arrow. Oh, I'm the aggro player. Shit. Do you have a taunt card, bro? He does. I kind of need this to draw 2. So do I just do 3 less damage? You know what? I need this to pay for this anyway. Because I have to move. Then I will move. Come over here in case I need to pick her up. Yeah, da 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 na 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 na. I need to assist her, so I do need to taunt. Because I need 1. I need 1 for this. I need 3 for this. I don't have a token. If I assist with that, we need a second aggro, so we're back to Guardian Blade. That's fine. We'll assist. I now have Precision Draw. For you. Okay, we'll play long range. The next red in my sequence gains stealth. And then we'll pay 3 and we'll do heavy arrow. Now, this has stealth, which doesn't activate these things. I think this still happens, though. Thank God it wasn't a you-know-what. So we're gonna keep aggro for this. I'm gonna be intelligent and not have an aggro card. No, wait, we wanted the aggro on top, right? We're gonna die. I don't think that matters. We're gonna deal 8, we're gonna deal 16. So I'm gonna do some math now. 5, 10, 15, 16. This is 20. Easy math. Boom. 13 HP left. That ends their turn. I did move. And if only I could have used the so that we suffer damage. That's okay. We will attrition check. We do block the attrition, but I will die to the fatigue. But when we empty our deck first, we get 5 damage off. So it's 12, only 8 HP left, and then we're dead. I'm not gonna put a wound in her deck because we're not gonna revive her. But in case it matters, I will still mark a deplete token and KO token. I don't think I'm gonna revive her. It's the last round. Second to last round. She's not aggro. Aggro goes to the first player, so that's him. And then at the end of the round, this guy's gonna turn to face him, and he's gonna quick behavior swap for this. And I cannot play a green card under any circumstances here. We have the bad red card, and I forget what the yellow does. So, We do not heal 1. I will suffer damage for scenario to draw 1. That's not what we want, but... Anyone have assists? No one has assists, so I think we're gonna kill this thing on the last turn, which means I need this guy to kill. Which is a problem. Just play as many yellows as I can. Since we're playing yellows, I don't have to move. I'm gonna become a threat. We're going to play in case I need the shield block. We're gonna play Battle Trance. This does 2 damage because we have our mastery, removes a struggle, and draws us 2 cards. We suffer fatigue. Alright, we got a red, so I think we win. This happens. Gains 1 struggle for each player that has aggro on top of the discard. That's fine by me. Enjoy your 1 struggle, Nagarjas. And then he's gonna escalate. Oh, he got it again. Well, little lucky bastard. Okay, this kills, yes. This is 5 damage. I don't think it kills, but... So that's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We're 1 off, and then I just play the yellow card and he dies. This is not an evasion card. We need an aggro card on the top. I do not have an aggro card on the top. So, we play the yellow card first, and then do this effect again. And he'll just gain another struggle. So we'll play shield block. Do another 2 damage. He'll gain another 1 struggle. Excuse me. And this is not an evasion card, so... Well, I mean, it doesn't matter if it was. We'll kill him with the rapid dash! Plus 3 damage. We have a lethal blow. 21. I am shocked! Alright, in multiplayer, he doesn't have a thing on his main. In multiplayer, I know that it's much harder because you can't coordinate as well with your allies. But I was terrified of him, and I'm terrified of the other guy. We actually beat him without healing on anybody. Now, this was a huge knowledge check, right? How many times was I trying to remember what card did what? Speaking of which, where's red 1? Red 1 is this card. Right, red 1 is the discard, red 3 is the aggro card, and red 2 is the front and rear damage. I guess I should stay on his flanks more often if I can. Anyway, good fight. Yeah, he's insane. It's another one, he's exactly like Taraska, which we just fought. It's so much micromanagement. I think I missed 1 dazzling assault, so I do apologize for that. Somebody else might have been sniped for 2 damage at some point. I'd have to go back and look. I think I did the dazzles, the razzle dazzles correctly, but I might have missed 1. I'm glad Away from the River is a card, otherwise this guy would be impossible. I'm feeling good now. I was a little sick this morning, but now I've beaten Nagarjas. I got revenge for him beating me before. And that was when everybody had potions too. He can go really bad really fast, so we got stupid lucky. I drew Precise Strike 3 times over. We got our stuff activated relatively quickly and relatively painlessly for once. Shieldmaster definitely came in clutch. We were denied like 2 big turns, but that's okay. The monster's gotta try to stop us, right? Now, please give me plant material when I do my item rolls for a little custom campaign. So I really could use some plant material. 2 KOs, not bad. I would still rate Nagarjas as insanely challenging. And this ended in a good time. I realized this video went on for a while. What are we at? 2 hours 30? It's not bad for my tabletop, you know, Kingdom Death videos go longer than that. But I actually do have to go. I'm just gonna start leaving a stack of damage counters out here. Horse drugs, put you away. Put the rest of this away. It was good ending now, time-wise, for me. So Nagarjas gets a win. I am surprised about that. 7 more monsters to go. Let's get some fun rewards here. 3 prizes, starting with Darion, right? So we have Theme. Okay, can I get some blood? I need some blood. I need more blood. Zima. That's not blood, yo. She has blood. He needs blood. We need blood. Blah, 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 blah. Thank you. Wow, that's lucky as fuck. All of this crap needs blood to craft, and I'd rather not waste resources converting. I want to get at least something nice. Alright, elemental, affinity, feather element. That's 3 elements. I didn't mean to shuffle this. 3 feathers. 1, 2, 3. A little bit of feather for you, feather for you. Okay. And then why can't I not get plants? Why can't I roll evens on the plants? And it's another fucking Torret. How many times have I gotten Torret? Alright, he's going to rebuild his potion with these 2 Torrets. So we at least have 2 Alamores back. I can't complain, I suppose. Why? Why is Darion always roll odds on plants? He has an aversion to the plants. He's like, I ain't fucking scavenging or scrounging. Herbology? Leave that for you nerds. The rest of you nerds. Anyway, I'm being a little melodramatic. This is like, how? How can I not roll the plants? The plants are the most important of the resources, arguably. Thank you, Baythanis. You were MVP. Without the Baythanis, we lost this so hard. By the way. Because you know what his level 2 is? It's just another scenario and 2 wild malls. This is probably part of the reason why it was fucking ridiculous. It's also 2 waters. So I'm not surprised we got our asses beat. 2 wild malls and 2 water. With 2 scenario, which are just temptations for you to burn your health so he can destroy you later. Yeah, Expedition 1 is definitely better for that engagement. I am curious how powerful the heroes become with gear. You know, when we do more than simply remove 1 struggle and whatnot. Anyway, I'm gonna head out. I've been talking long enough. Thanks for watching once again. I appreciate it. Hope it's been enjoyable. We are down to the final 7 monsters for their level 0 counterparts. I'm hoping we hit a Venom expansion, because I want to check out one of the Venom guys. I mean, we'll get to it eventually, but I don't know when eventually is going to be. Anyway, take care, everyone. You have a good one.